North Korea, a country so isolated, it's often referred to as the Hermit Kingdom. Shrouded in secrecy and enigma, this nation stands as a world apart. Its unique status, veiled from the prying eyes of the global community, stirs intrigue and curiosity. From its distinct culture to its unusual laws and practices, North Korea harbors an array of peculiarities. So, brace yourselves as we delve into 10 weird things that only exist in North Korea. 10. A country without religion. In the Hermit Kingdom of North Korea, the concept of religion as we know it is virtually non-existent. A cornerstone of many societies worldwide, religion is not encouraged or openly practiced in North Korea. The state's official stance on religion is a complex one, with a heavy emphasis on 𝐂𝐨, a political ideology that promotes self-reliance and reverence for the country's leaders. This ideology is so pervasive that it often supersedes traditional religious practices. The government tightly controls religious organizations, and public displays of faith are often met with severe consequences. This lack of religious freedom is a stark contrast to many other parts of the world where the freedom to practice one's faith is considered a fundamental human right. Religion, something many of us take for granted, is a luxury not afforded to the citizens of North Korea. 9. The 3-generation rule. This is a truly unique and chilling aspect of North Korean society. The 3-generation rule is a form of collective punishment, where if one person commits a crime, their entire family for 3 generations, their parents, siblings, and children can also be punished. This rule was introduced by the country's first leader, Kim Il-sung, with the idea of rooting out the seed of class enemies. It's a stark reminder of how the North Korean regime maintains control over its citizens. Imagine living in a world where your destiny is not solely determined by your actions, but also by those of your family members. Imagine a child bearing the brunt of a sentence for a crime committed by their grandparent. It's a concept that is hard to grasp, isn't it? Imagine being punished for the mistakes of your grandparents. 8. The Internet, or lack thereof. Picture your life without the boundless information highway we call the Internet. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Well, for the people of North Korea, that's a stark reality. In contrast to our global village where information flows freely, North Korea is a digital desert. The regime heavily restricts and monitors Internet access. Instead, they have an intranet, a national network isolated from the rest of the world, known as Kwangmyong. It's a tightly controlled platform where only state-approved content is available. Internet cafes do exist, but they're far from the ones we know. They serve more as public displays of a modern North Korea, with most citizens having little to no access. So while we grapple with information overload, North Koreans are starved of it. In our world of digital connectivity, North Koreans live in a digital blackout. 7. State-approved haircuts. Imagine a world where even your hairstyle isn't a personal choice, but a decision made by the state. Welcome to North Korea, a place where hairdos are not just a matter of personal style, but a matter of national importance. North Koreans must select from a list of state-approved haircuts, each reflecting the country's social norms and values. Men have 10 styles to choose from, all of which are short and neat, reflecting the disciplined and uniform nature of the society. Women, on the other hand, have 18 options, varying slightly in length and style, but all adhering to a conservative and traditional aesthetic. Young or old, male or female, every North Korean's hair is a testament to the country's rigid social control. It's a fascinating, if not slightly unsettling, glimpse into the unique and tightly regulated world of North Korea. In North Korea, even your hairstyle is a political statement. 6. The fake city. Let's travel now to Kyeongdong, also known as Propaganda Village. This surreal place was built in the 50s with a specific goal: to entice South Koreans to defect. At first glance, Kyeongdong appears to be a thriving metropolis, complete with multi-story buildings, schools, and even a hospital. But look closer. This city is essentially a ghost town. The buildings are nothing more than concrete shells, the windows are painted on, and the lights operate on an automatic timer. The only signs of life are the occasional groundskeepers, tending to the city's pristine fields and gardens. It's said that loudspeakers even blast propaganda messages across the border, promising a life of luxury to any who dared to cross over. Interestingly, Kyeongdong is one of the 2 villages permitted to remain in the 4-kilometer-wide demilitarized zone between North and South Korea. A city built not for living, but for propaganda. 5. The traffic ladies. North Korea's capital, Pyongyang, presents a unique spectacle on its roads. Instead of the usual traffic lights, a select group of women, known as the traffic ladies, manually control the flow of vehicles. These women, hand-picked for their role, are a symbol of elegance and discipline, standing at the heart of bustling intersections, directing traffic with graceful, choreographed movements. Their uniforms, crisp and neatly pressed, along with their white gloves and blue-peaked caps, make them an eye-catching presence. The traffic ladies are not just about aesthetics, though. They are rigorously trained and are an integral part of maintaining order on Pyongyang's roads. Rain or shine, their dedication to their duty is unwavering, and they command respect from the public and the state alike. In a city where traffic lights are scarce, these traffic ladies are more than just traffic controllers. They are the pulse of Pyongyang's streets, a visual representation of order amidst the chaos. 4. The cult of personality. In North Korea, reverence for the Kim family transcends the boundaries of respect and enters the realm of worship. This extreme personality cult is a fundamental part of the North Korean identity. Imagine a world where your leaders are not just political figures but demigods, whose portraits adorn every home and public space. Stories of their supernatural feats in divine wisdom permeate every aspect of daily life. Children learn from a young age to show unwavering loyalty and devotion to the Kims. They are taught that the Kims have divine powers, that they can control the weather, and that they do not need to eat or sleep like ordinary humans. This personality cult is not just a form of control, it's a way of life. It's deeply ingrained in the hearts and minds of the North Korean people. In North Korea, the Kims are not just leaders, they are demigods. 3. The 𝐴𝐸 mass games. Now let's dive into one of the most mesmerizing spectacles you'll find in North Korea. Imagine this. Tens of thousands of performers moving in perfect synchronization, creating a human mosaic that tells a story. This is the 𝐴𝐸 mass games, a large-scale gymnastics and artistic performance. Every year, the city of Pyongyang transforms into a stage for this grand display of discipline, unity, and patriotism. The mass games are not just a display of gymnastics is derived from a traditional Korean folk song. They tell stories of North Korea's struggles, triumphs, and aspirations, all through the medium of human artistry. Each performer is a pixel in this giant moving picture, contributing to the overall narrative. The 𝐴𝐸 mass games is a testament to the power of collective effort and a tribute to the spirit of the North Korean people. It's a spectacle of unity and discipline, a spectacle like no other. 2. The 38th parallel. Imagine a line, invisible but palpably stretching across the land, a symbol of division and tension. This is the 38th parallel, a demilitarized zone that separates North and South Korea. It's a stark reminder of a conflict that's yet to find closure. This zone is approximately 160 miles long and about 2.5 miles wide. It's ironically one of the most militarized borders in the world, bristling with soldiers, landmines, and armaments. Yet within its confines, wildlife thrives, a strange testament to the resilience of nature amidst human conflict. The 38th parallel isn't just a geographical location, it's a historical scar, a window into a divided past and a tense present. It's a place of paradoxes, a symbol of division, yet a beacon of hope for reunification. A line on a map that divides a nation. 1. Kim Jong-un's love for cheese. Let's delve into a rather surprising and quirky fact about North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un. He has a deep-seated love, somewhat of an obsession, really, for Swiss cheese. Yes, you heard that right. Swiss cheese, the one with the holes. This love affair reportedly began when he was studying in Switzerland as a teenager, and it seems he developed quite a palate for this dairy delight. It's said that he enjoys it so much that he imports vast quantities to satisfy his craving. In fact, there have been instances where his weight gain has been attributed to his cheese consumption. But here's where it gets a bit peculiar. While many citizens of North Korea struggle with food scarcity, their leader indulges in a luxury like Swiss cheese. It's a stark contrast that highlights the discrepancies in the country's social structure. In a country where food is scarce, the leader's love for cheese is an oddity. From state-approved haircuts to a leader's cheese obsession, North Korea is truly a world apart, an isolated world with no religion, a 3-generation rule, limited internet, and even a fake city. It's a place where traffic is managed by ladies, personality cults thrive, and the 𝐴𝐸 mass games dazzle. Even the demarcation line, the 38th parallel, holds its own strange allure. North Korea, the hermit kingdom, where the weird is the norm.